Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to Nashua ETV coverage of high school soccer. I'm Tom King, along with Jared Barbosa, the man of the International Soccer Club of Nashua, the czar of local international soccer.
Absolutely.
Jared Barbosa. Jared, the last time we saw you, it was an exciting night here on ETV with North and South in the boys' semis, and then, of course, you did the finals on another network, but it was aired, I believe, recorded on ETV as well.
Yep.
And we're back here now for high school girls soccer. The last time I saw Bishop Guertin, they were winning a championship in Exeter. And the last time I saw Nashua South 2 days ago, and they are off to a 3-0 start for high school girls soccer. It's the first game of two here at Stellis as the boys teams for South and BG will play each other after. And Jared, for BG, two names that I want to throw out there, Brooke Paquette and Martha Lord. They're both two keys for that team.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, it was great. I had a wonderful conversation with Coach Winston the other day, and he mentioned them, too, as just being key players and key leaders for his group. So we look to see a lot from them. And I expect to see, you know, a level of confidence, even though BG has not played a season game just
yet. That is amazing to me. We are almost 2 weeks in.
Yep.
And Heat canceled one game. Weather that really never materialized, bad weather in the forecast with storms on opening day that last week in August.
Yep.
Canceled the other one, and here's BG already threatening right here.
Already, yep.
Yep. Nashua South 3-0, and Soraya Ross, if they can get her loose on the wing, as she's over on the top of your screen right there watching the ball bounce away from her, if they can get her open, they'd be in business. So it's one or the other, and these games with South and BG always seem to be close no matter what. But talking to the South people, they're very confident as they come in here at 3-0.
Oh, absolutely, and they should be. They should have a level of confidence coming into it, and especially just kind of, you know, they should be feeling really confident, also with the fact that BG hasn't been able to play a game just yet.
That's just it. They felt that they have that advantage of having 3 games already under their belt.
Right.
The sun is beating down at Stello Stadium, and conditioning, as you know, as a soccer player.
Yeah.
That's what the game's all about,
That's what
really,
it's all
right?
about. That's what it's all about. And, you know, but as a player, as a coach, you know, it's you have to prepare yourself to play the whole game. That's the way it should be.
Right, exactly. And Guertin, of course, they'll be working on conditioning. You said you had a wonderful conversation with Winston Houghton, the head coach of BG. I don't think there's such a thing as not having a wonderful conversation with him. He is a very bright, good, insightful coach.
He really is.
Yep.
And you know what, Tom? I've also had the pleasure of when I was younger, about 16, playing professional indoor soccer with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were on the same team. It was a short stint out of Bedford.
He strikes me as being someone who would be a very tenacious player.
Oh, yes, very much so. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he's from England, so, I mean, it's
there you go, right. And
just built differently out there, for sure.
And it's that way. He's that way with this Guertin team. If he doesn't like something after a game, he doesn't hesitate. He'll let him know.
Right.
You know, and I talked to him preseason as the ball is going back and forth here at midfield. A couple opportunities for Guertin, nothing really serious yet. No shots on goal. And I said, well, how do you handle being defending champions? He goes, first thing he said was, he met with the team in preseason. He said, congratulations on your championship, but it's all in the past. This is a new year.
Yes, absolutely. And he mentioned, and as we were talking a little bit, I asked him kind of what characterizes his team. What would he say? And he mentioned that that BG look to possess the ball.
Here's a chance right here.
Oh man! And you can see that right off the bat. BG has the lion's share of the possession so far.
All about possession.
Yep, and it's been in the south half. So they are pushing. They're pushing forward. You can see that BG's confidence, even though with no game, these girls are up for it for sure.
And let's see, we should have a goal kid. They're looking for the balls. What they're looking for. No ball boys or ball girls on the sides.
Yep.
So they're looking for the ball. And see, when I go down there and take photos, the ball comes to me, I don't touch it because the clock's still ticking. I don't want to be part of that. You know, I don't want to go run and get the ball for them. I mean, the clock's ticking. It's going on.
Right. Yep.
And I'll be down there in a few minutes.
Yep.
Guertin again with the possession.
Oh, long ball
There's
in.
another one, yep.
Okay. Both Guertin and South lined up in a 4-3-3 formation. Interestingly enough, I had spoken with also Coach Lauren of South a few days back too, and she had mentioned that they were working a 4-4-2, but I think she made an adjustment, looking to get out on those wings. So through a 4-3-3, you're really going to look for that width and utilize those wings.
Yeah, Lauren Kinney, they didn't use the wings much against Alvern.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kept it in the middle of the field a lot,
Yep.
and it produced a couple of chances.
Yep.
So against Guertin, though, I think that what they want to do is spread their Guertin's defense out so that they can't converge. Here's another chance right here. Oh, maybe you should have taken the shot right away, waited too long.
BG is pushing.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They are.
Yep. I think that's Martha Lloyd right there.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yep.
And behind.
And that's Paquette on the side.
Yep.
You know, very strong. Shot is in and a save.
Yep.
But the play is all down to the left side of the field, the left side of your screen.
Yeah. South's back four is getting spread out. It's making it BG looks dangerous every time. Their back four is getting spread too far out. The right and left backs are breaking away from their center backs. They're losing their compactness, so there's spaces in behind the defense and in between the defense. So they are filling them up, and chances are coming.
We're about 7 minutes in. Now, you're right, chances are coming. Now, what would you do as that shot goes wide? When you know you're going into a game against an opponent like BG, who's very tenacious and offensively probably has the edge.
Yep.
Do you pack it in, Jared?
Well, yes.
And play for that mistake to get on offense, or what do you do?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say along those lines. So, in my opinion, South's keys to victory here is to keep their shape. They must keep their shape, and they've got to stay compact.
Yep.
And what we're seeing already is they are getting spread too far out. And BG is filling in those spaces, and they've had 4, 5, 6 opportunities already.
Right.
And the ball is staying only on this half, so
right.
They've got to stay compact. Nashua should look to play more of a direct game, and try to utilize their wings. It does seem like they have some speed on the wings.
Oh, Ross is one of the fastest girls in the state.
Right. So we're looking. So we got to be looking to release her.
Outdoor sprint champion and was 6th in the New England's or
wow.
close to it. Yeah, she
flies.
She's flies. Yeah, exactly.
So here we go again.
Until
I finding the space right there. There it is.
Shot
Ooh,
and high.
Another shot.
So the shots are coming for BG, and I'll be headed down there to take a closer look at those shots. Jared Barbosa will take you through much of this half, and I'll rejoin soon.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, everybody. So what you're seeing here right now is BG at the moment is on top of South. Again, South's keys to victory for South are going to come by way of keeping that shape, trying to stay compact and just clogging those channels in between the defenders and their midfielders and halting those plays. Along with that is on the offensive end is just trying to capitalize on any of BG's mistakes and making the most of any set play. But right now, BG is having their way. Then we got an offsides on BG coming out. All right, down in South's end here. Gonna bring it up. A little combination play on the corner. Here we go. Oh, that's great. That's great work. Through the mid. Soraya Ross. Oh, okay. Cleared in the air by BG. Touch. Swing it around. Oh, that's what they need to be looking for. And here's when they can be pushing up. Soraya Ross is on it again. Ooh. Yep. 4 for BG. Takes it out. We got a throw in for South on BG's end. So this is positive for South. The longer they can keep it on this end, the better. Hopefully they can capitalize on something here. Oh. Oh. Lost a little focus there. BG's on the attack. Oh, good. we go. Through ball. Looks like this one is going to go out for a throw on South's end here. Mariana Estrada with the throw. Down in South's end. Yes, if I'm South, I'm not looking to rush things. I'm looking to stay composed, be patient, stay compact. BG is known to be a possession-based team, so they are going to look to draw South out, you know, to the wings. You know, so again, just to create those spaces in between the defenders, the back four, and the midfielders, they're going to try to draw them out and play in between those spaces. They've done a great job at that so far. Here we go, down the line. BG win possession, swinging it back around. Guertin, pass up to Maya. Got a throw for BG. Substitution. Madeline Maloney coming in for Sydney Foe. Oh, good 1-2 play here. Oh, out of bounds for goal kick for South. Just taking their time. South with a goal kick. Oh, towards Soraya, bounces over. Good combination. Oh. Ella Benzekri. We've got a throw on BG's defensive end. Mia Cruz with the ball. Gonna throw it in. So then inside the box in the area. Cleared out by BG. Right, moved around again. BG looking to start their possession out of the back, building out of the back, out of bounds for a South throw. There we go. South moving it around. Up. BG capitalizes on the attack here. Whoop. Nothing. Foul. Play on. You can hear some of BG's fans talking about a foul there. I think they missed it there. Oh, BG with the opportunity. All right. Isabel Medeiros with the pickup. Line. BG regains possession. Got a throw. BG throw. .25 minutes left to play. 0-0. Lion's share of possession has been for BG, and the opportunities have been for BG. South has yet to have a shot on goal BG serves it in the box. This is dangerous. Ooh. No. Good. Out of bounds. We got a BG throw. Oh, BG serves it in. Cleared out. It's a lot of pressure for South to deal with here. Then Martha Lord. She's been all over the field today so far. Serves it in. Soraya clears it out. Oh. Deflection. Coming out. Foul coming out. South's kick inside their own 18. Just a collision between two players. Oh. South in possession. Boots it up. Soraya is there. BG is moving. Oh, good combination between BG there. Through the midfield. That's great. Great work. Yeah. Spaces are opening up for BG. Oh, it's a shot. And over. It's another shot for BG. So far, BG has had 7 shots on net. However, 7 shots towards goal. Nothing just yet on goal. But they are pushing. They are looking pretty dangerous. Oh, and that's a bounce over. This is what the Nashua should be looking for. Oh, almost. Control. Out of bounds for BG. We got a BG throw on the far end. Number 5. We got a substitution. Number 5, Ava, is coming on for number 6, Brooke Paquette. Nashua in possession. There we go. Puts it up and over. Got to get in behind that defense. South has to look to get in behind that defense, keep their shape, move up as a unit, keep the ball on this end. Soraya there, challenging. Good win. Oh. BG recovers, intercepts the ball, moving up. Up slowly. Putting her through. Oh, that one's going out for a South throw. BG at the top of the box, number 10 with a shot. Oh, over. Over. Martha Lord with another shot, but over. Over the goal. They are knocking. Again, they are finding those spaces in the midfield, just in front of the defense, in between the back four there. Back four's got to stay compact, stay tight. They are getting spread out. BG is finding the spaces. Oh. Oof. Benzekri working to get the ball up. Oh, back over. BG's moving. Let's look to switch the play. Receives. One-on-one here. Oh, Estrada does a great job at defending, and great team D right there. It's exactly what they need to be doing. Anytime BG attacks, contain. Well, stay compact, contain. Don't reach in, don't lunge in. They will get you, especially in a possession-based team. If you reach in, they will get you. That's exactly what they're looking for. Is waiting for you to bite. You take that bite, they're gonna create a pattern of play right around you. Oh, here we go. Oh, puts her through. She's in on goal, and that's one for BG. BG has scored. Great possession play there. Again, they were pushing. They looked threatening from the start. The goal is... Who's that scored by? Goal scored by... Can't see. I think it was 11. Madeline Maloney. So South down 1-0. BG has been threatening again since the beginning. They found the space. It was just in between the right back and the right center back of South. So you're going to find those spaces have been available for BG to exploit. That's where that back four has to stay compact. So in between each other, those plays have to be thwarted. All right. We've got Isabel Medeiros with the ball. All right. South looking to play it out of the back. Good combination there. Get a throw on our half, or on BG's half. Another throw for South, on the far side. Again, if you're just tuning in, 1-0 BG, 17.5 minutes left in the first half. BG has played well so far. They've had the majority of the possession, but you can see that is a little bit on the slower end, which I think Coach Winston will recognize that. He did mention that after speaking with him the other night, he did mention that not having any games and going into the season without any games just yet definitely does not help. So still looking at who's gonna play where, and just trying to figure out positions and shape, and so he said it certainly does not help at all. But we got South. Oh, South still got it. Oh, okay, with a shot, just a little bit weaker of a shot into the box. Keeper with an easy save. That's Ashlyn Guertin. I've also had the wonderful opportunity of being her guidance counselor along with her sister at Fairgrounds Middle School. And Zekri. Tries to keep the ball in and it's out of bounds. We got a throw for BG. Gonna work it around the back. Finding the spaces. BG's just keeping the possession. Just trying to gain that chemistry. That chemistry they don't have just yet. And, you know, again, only having 0 games under your belt. Oh, here we go. This could be dangerous for South. Oh, that's a great tackle. Soraya with a shot. That's a good shot. Oh, good save by Guertin. That's what South needs. South registers its first shot on goal. First save for BG. Into the midfield. Rolling out of bounds for a BG throw. A substitution for BG. Hadley Comio comes in for Guertin. And number 21, Sydney Foe, checks back into the game. So far, this is a great crowd for a 4 o'clock game. Not easy to get to these games, but this is so far so good. This is nice to see all the support here. These girls deserve it. Once again, what you've got reigning, defending champions in BG against an unbeaten South team. So far this season, South is 3-0, ranked number 2 at the moment in the NHIAA. Combined through the midfield, through to Ella. Oh, man, that little touch. Oh, so close for Benzekri. BG wins on transition, coming. Cuts back. South moving the ball. Or BG moves. Oh, good grab by Isabel. It's a great grab. Oh. Down BG. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ella, nice. Good little through ball there. Combination, here we go. Out wide for South. Out wide to Bella. Bella cuts in. Oh! Oh, good tackles. BG did. That was a great tackle. BG did get the ball there, so may have looked like a little something, but no foul there. Great no call by the referees. Oh, good move. Oh, yep, that works. Get in behind. Oh, man. We need our wingers to get a little wider and look to get in behind that defense. Oh, BG is through. Right at the top of the 18. Soraya is there to stop the play from happening. Almost. That's what South needs. South needs to win these balls and look to get it forward. Look to get their more pacier players on the ball, get them in behind the defense to relieve some of this pressure that BG is applying here. BG just calm in possession, playing it around the back, looking to build from the back. Oh, it's a close one. You can tell they're just very calm in possession, and that is their characteristic, is to maintain possession, combined, take your time. Oh, good win. Yes, yes, that's exactly what they need to be doing. Get on it. They're in behind. She's in. She's in. We got to go for South. We got to go for South. It is 1-1. That is exactly what South has to do. They need to look to release their forwards and get in behind the defense, and that is exactly what they did there. There's no need for them to necessarily, of course you got to combine here and there, keep possession at times, but what they really need to look to do is to play direct when they can. For that striker to be on the shoulder of that back four, any of those back four, to be on their shoulder and looking to be released. Again, relieving pressure, but it's also gonna create chances. That was a great goal, scored by Addison Varley. Addison Varley scores to make it 1-1. 10.5 minutes left. South versus BG. What I will say, the longest standing, oldest friendly rivalry in the NHIAA. I don't know how true that is, but certainly. Oh, man, looking to send their wingers through there, looking to send Bella through. But this is exactly what South is looking for. Ella wins it on the wing. Oh, just gives it right up to number 10. And Martha Lord. BG looking to combine, and I think it's going out for a throw for BG, for South. BG in possession on South's end here. Oh, BG with a cross. Looks dangerous. Good. Clears it out. Uh-oh. In that area. Oh, here we go. Addison Varley. Yes, so BG in their possession. They're just looking to pull South out, get them in positions, pull them out, look to get in behind, combined each player. Number 12 coming in. Renee LeBlanc coming in for Martha Lord. Okay, it's on BG's, on South's end here. BG again pressing. Here comes the sub. Who's coming in? Who came in? She's moving. What do we got here? We've got a corner for BG. Man, Renee LeBlanc came in. She's firing. She came in right off the bat, looking to make an impact. Wins a corner for BG. And this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Service. Ooh, good. There goes LeBlanc again. At the top. Oh, good. Taken out. BG moving the ball around pretty well. Oh, good. Just contain. South can contain. They'll be all right. Good. We got a throw for BG on South's defensive end. Two South players looking to check in. Leah Giroud and number 17, Peyton Renzi, looking to check into the match. Again, 1-1, 6.5 minutes left. Returning champions, reigning champions, BG versus the unbeaten Nashua High School South, 3-0 on the season. Oh, good. Looking to, oh, they're building out of the back. That's fine. That's fine. Moving up. We go Addison Varley with the pressure. Oh, South wins it in the key area. South wins it in the key area. Oh, looks to put her through. Intercepted by BG. Give it up. Out of bounds. Throw for South on their defensive end. Substitutions for South are checking in. It's a really great turnout for a very early game. It's great to see all this support once again. Oh, foul. BG free kick. On the 35-yard line on South's defensive end here. BG certainly going to look to play this one in. Make it a little ugly in the box. Couple deflections. Here we go. Service is in. Over the head. Oh, good. Well done, Isabel, with the save. Yes, take your time here. PG. Moving up. LeBlanc. Foe. South looks to get it out of bounds. Okay, it is BG ball on South's defensive end. We get a sub for BG. Number 7, Allison Guertin, coming in. Number 4, Ariana. Oh, South. Looking to move that ball up. Here they go. Using that pace. Keeping it on this end. Uh-oh. And an injury. Foe is down for BG. Is that Foe? Nope, that is Renee LeBlanc. Renee LeBlanc is coming off. Whoa. Cramp? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, man. I'm feeling like it might be a little bit of an ankle. I know she got kicked. As soon as she came in, she got subbed in. She was firing, and I know she got kicked, and she was hobbling a bit.
It's rough down there.
It is.
It's rough down there, but a great play by South.
Yeah.
Down the middle of the field, and also to fight off the defender.
Yep.
Which I thought was really impressive, and keep pushing and get that goal for South.
Yeah,
big play.
It was a big play, and that's what. And I was saying is that's what South needs to look for. Is they need to, they don't need to worry about maintaining possession. They've got to play a direct game. Allow BG to maintain the possession. You just keep your shape. When you win the ball, let's look to get it up quick and play direct. Get in behind that defense because they're going to be pushing up, and the space in behind them is there. So
well, Madero said to her defense, focus on the outside and the wings, not the middle.
Yeah.
To prevent those passes from going through.
Right.
And she yelled that out to her fullbacks.
Yep. That's good.
And but BG then, what they do? They went to the wings and they got a goal.
Yeah.
With a pass from the middle.
Yep.
So to the outside. But right now, what they're also doing is they're doing a good job on Brooke Paquette. It seems, Jared, they're moving Paquette all the way around. She was at the far side on the wing. Now she's been in the middle, all over the place to try on offense to try to get her freed up. South's doing a good job on her.
Yeah, they certainly are. So far it's been all right. I mean, the first 15 minutes was a little shaky for South behind the ball, but it looks like there were some adjustments made. So there's been some improvement there.
It does. Plus, Guertin, I think, after they scored, they let the fatigue factor get to them a little bit. They got tired.
A little bit. It looked like they slowed down just a bit. They may have gotten a little bit complacent.
Yeah.
Sometimes after that first goal, especially if you're a confident team, that first goal, you kind of think, all right, floodgates are opening.
Yeah, right, exactly.
The
door's open, we're going to walk right through
yeah,
it. Right, exactly.
and I mean, they've had a lot of opportunities.
Oh,
I mean,
look at it. There's another shot. They fired about 12 shots on goal
Yeah.
already, or in the vicinity.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
They've had a lot of opportunities. They've combined it well, close to the top of the 18. So there's no reason for them to not feel confident. But at the same time, you can't grow complacent, and that's what happened.
Missed kick down here by Guertin led to a flurry of South activity and indirectly led to that goal.
Right, exactly. And South's got to capitalize on those mistakes.
Yep, exactly. And here we go on the far side, boy. I tell you, Guertin now is now trying to work the middle.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Buddy,
oh,
another one.
High.
Yep.
They've put about 5 shots over the net.
Oh, I've clocked more than that, actually.
Over the net?
Yeah, so over the net, onto the side.
Well, to the side, fine, but over the net that were directly on net, but just flew right over.
Yeah.
About 5, and that's the adrenaline of not playing a game, and this is your first game.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They'd have at least 9 points if this was football.
Exactly, no doubt about it. Oh, I know it. Ball's going through the uprights. Get one of these kids to kick for BG and the field goals.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. It's a good win for here. Only thing, can we get some speed up here? We got Renzi coming down, pressing here. Good. That's what South needs to do right here. Just looking to get in behind. Looking to have them make some mistakes. If that ball goes out of bounds for a throw, you win that throw. That's positive. That's positive.
We're under 2 minutes in the half. 1-1 the score. And actually, we're way under 2 minutes because that is halftime.
Halftime.
We hope you've enjoyed the Bishop Guertin South girls soccer game first half here on National ETV. I'm Tom King, along with Jared Barbosa, Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer. We will return with the second half after this.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
And welcome back, everybody. Nashua ETV coverage of high school soccer. It is Bishop Guertin and Nashua South girls here at Stella Stadium. I'm Tom King, along with Jared Barbosa. Jared, what did you see in the first half of a 1-1 game?
Wow. Well, great first half. I saw a lot. So, look, South, once again, I had mentioned it, from the start of the first half, they just have to maintain their shape. BG is going to maintain possession. Allow them to maintain possession. Just stay calm and composed behind the ball. Communicate as much as often, and just keep those channels in between each defender and any midfielder. Got to stay compact. Try to do your best to thwart any combination play in between the channels of the players and in between the defense and the midfield.
And what would you do if you're Guertin?
If I'm Guertin, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Possess, combine, and just breaking them down. That's just all it is. And look, it's a process for Guertin. Again, it's their first game, so they're going to be looking to just, take this one as again, it's a series game. They're playing against South. They're in town, kind of friendly rival.
Yeah, not exactly the type of game they want to open up with against a rival.
Tough game to open up against.
That's a tough one to open up. They were supposed to be at Golfstown their first game. I think that was where they were supposed to open up. The goals in the first half, Number 11 for BG, Maddie Maloney
Yep.
had the Guertin goal, and for Nashua South, Addison Varley with the goal. And South's got 2 shots on goal. Varley and then Soraya Ross fired one from the middle.
Right.
And that was saved. But the second one, Varley had a break all the way in. Now, I heard someone yell offsides. I don't know if it was Winston or not.
Yeah.
But not even close.
No, not even close.
Defender was right on her. Varley fought her off and then moved forward.
Yep.
So now Guertin will be going. They're in the green jerseys going left to right. And South in the white going right to left on your TV screen.
And Guertin is pushing. They are pushing already. Oh, wow. Okay, offside. Yep.
Offside already. And
Guertin, that already shows. They're offsides in 30 seconds into the half. I mean,
and they have
you are pushing.
Paquette on the wing now. She has moved to, she began the first half on the right wing, and now she's in the second half on the right wing, but much closer to us, which is probably good for us because there's going to be a lot of action with her with the ball.
Yep, they'll be looking to release her. But again, you see BG, they're going to just maintain possession here. Look to bring South out. If I'm South here, I'm looking to keep my shape. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to push high. I think I'm going to keep my shape, respect the fact that these girls, BG, can possess very well.
Guertin's also had a good game from number 5, Ava, and I don't know how to say it. I guess it's Swech.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
Suech.
Yeah.
So she has played very well for them, and that's a new name for me, and she's a sophomore. So there's a few sophomores on his team. Winston's got always trying to make sure he's got a blend of experience and youth.
Yep.
So to keep that pipeline going.
Yeah.
South, a young team, but also a very good team. So coming in 3-0.
3-0.
And they really withstood a surge by Alvern on Tuesday, where South was comfortably up 2-0, and then all of a sudden Alvern looked up at the clock and said, "Oh, there's 15 minutes left. We've got to do something." And they really, really pushed against South.
Kidding.
Got a goal and then had umpteen opportunities for others.
Wow.
And the Panthers escaped. As Lauren Keating said, we were lucky.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of that.
A little bit of this, she said. Sometimes you got to get lucky.
It takes a little bit of that, that's for sure. Here we go. BG in possession.
Paquette.
Oh, a little too far. Okay. Estrada takes the ball out. Got a throw for BG.
Actually, that was Katie Boudreau, number 9. Throw in now. Paquette with a nice turn. She's looking to let loose and looking for somebody maybe to get loose in the middle, and doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Right idea, though.
Oh, out of bounds.
And South will kick it out, and it'll be Guertin ball. We are just underway, second half in a 1-1 game. Season opener for Guertin, South at 3-0 coming in. Ooh. Tom King along with Jared Barbosa. Bruce Hilsmeyer on camera along with Tim O'Neill. And, of course, Pete Johnson, our executive producer. We will also have the boys' game for you. Set to start at 6.
Yeah, that should be an exciting one as well.
South escaping yesterday with a 1-0 win over Alvern. Here's a free kick to the middle and too far as it sliced to the corner. And South will let it get out of bounds, and they'll get a throw in. Team's kind of taking it a little easy to start the second half. Things will ramp up fairly soon. Guertin has had a couple of deep chances.
Renzi checking in. For number 9. Leah Giroud coming off.
That's the key. You got to substitute, right? You got to keep your players fresh with the sun beating down on them for most of this game. The angle will change a little bit, but not too much. The field will probably stay in this, at least a lot of it, where Guertin's going in the sun. So look for Guertin to make some moves as well to get their players, keep their players fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly, depending on what the game calls for, yeah, keeping fresh legs can be a good thing, but it can also work against you in terms of chemistry.
So? Yeah, how
chemistry.
so? Chemistry? Yep.
Yeah. So when you're trying to build and work the ball and keeping in possession, if you're that type of team, having that chemistry is important. So making frequent subs isn't always the best thing to do, but.
Yep.
But again, it's just certain games call for certain calls.
South now trying to get the middle of the field, and they do. They win the battle in the middle of the field, but kick it deep, but no one there. A little bit of boom ball there for the Panthers.
Out of bounds.
Yep, but it works because Guertin has to kick it out, and the Panthers will have a throw-in.
And just as some perspective, too, in regards to those substitutions and things like that, around the world and, at the highest of levels,
yes.
I mean, your midfielders, they're running miles a game. I mean, it's
right.
They are running 5, 6, 7 miles a game, so, it takes 90 minutes to do that, 80 minutes to do that,
If I'm a soccer coach at the high school level, and I don't know, I know a little bit about the game, but
Sure.
I'm no expert.
Sure.
You're the coach. If I'm a soccer, the first practices, maybe the first 3 days, I don't even want them touching a ball. I just want them running, right? Run.
Well, it's important. It's certainly, conditioning is important, but you got to understand too. They're young. They're very young. So I mean,
so they can run.
They can run. They're okay. I mean, so it doesn't. Sure, you certainly want to focus in on anabolic shape and whatnot, for sure. There's aspects of that are, very important at times. But, I mean, again, but playing in the game, I mean, you're getting in shape playing in the game, too. I mean,
True, but the thing is, you also can get tired easier, right?
Yeah, certainly.
If you're not in shape, or if there's not a big focus on conditioning, you're gonna tire quicker.
Like my father always said, you prepare for preseason.
Yeah.
You prepare for preseason. You go into preseason in shape.
Yep.
Yeah.
But how many kids actually do that?
Yeah, well,
that's the thing, Jared.
Yeah.
Remember who you're dealing with here. You're not dealing with college guys who count the minutes before the season starts. You're dealing with kids who, hit the beach, got the summer off, the whole bit.
Yep.
For some of these kids, a lot of them play other sport. I mean, Brooke Paquette, she's probably played a lot of AAU basketball over the summer.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah,
or summer ball. She is going to go to Stonehill.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she's already signed, sealed, delivered. But for basketball, and this is soccer's recreation for her.
Oh, okay, got
Yep.
it.
As good as she is, and she was my, our Telegraph Player of the Year. Ooh. Oh, here's a chance right here, and she's right there.
Oh, great.
Paquette tried to pounce on it, kicked away, so there'll be a corner with 32:05 left to play in the game. So now, corner kicks. I want the ball right in the goal mouth. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to play with kicking it back to a kid who's alone at the 10-yard line or like that. I want that ball in.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to see it slices
away. Oh, it's
away.
a great ball. Oh.
It is, but it slices away.
Yeah.
See, I'd rather kick it so it doesn't slice. Have it slice in.
Yeah, well, and again,
have it slice, not hook.
What you want, and you're looking for an in-swinger, and so which are known to be dangerous, a little bit more dangerous.
Okay, right.
But on that side, you're looking for a left-footed player, and if you don't have a left-footed player,
then they
bring that.
then they had a right-footed player take the
kick.
So.
So it's just going to angle it's going to angle outwards because of the right-footed player.
You know what I miss? In the boys' game, the acrobatic throw-ins, where the kid would do the somersault and then just chuck it, flip throw. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Why not?
Maybe just they don't. Not a lot of players.
I want to see one of your Eagle players do it. That's what I want to see. The International Soccer Club, the Eagles of the International Soccer Club of Nashua, who play semi-pro soccer in the late spring and early summer.
Yeah. For you, Tom, I will talk to Coach Eusebio.
Talk to Coach Eusebio. Eusebio is actually going to be a partial subject of a story in this weekend's print edition of the Nashua Telegraph.
Awesome.
All the coaches who have played at Daniel Webster College.
Great.
Here's a shot right in,
no!
and it's goal home. It
BG
scores.
on
Kids,
a free kick.
Let's see who took that free kick. We need a number. I'm looking at her right now, but she's not close to where I can see her.
Let's see.
She's at the 40-yard line right now. We got that, Tim O'Neill?
That is
Miss Arides? Alexa? Number 8, Alexa
Pizzarides.
Pizzarides with the goal at 30-20 on a free kick that just curled in and right off Medeiros' hands. Could not reach it. Perfectly placed.
Yeah.
You know, the goalie had a chance, but only a very, very slight one.
Yeah, just got through the hands. Now Nashua going to be looking to get back on it.
Let's see how Guertin responds after they scored this time.
Yep.
And she took it from about the 15-yard line.
Yep. Again, nothing for Guertin has to change. Just maintain their possession. Nashua now again just got to continue to look to release their wingers and their strikers, get in behind the defense. But again, that shape's got to keep that shape.
Yep. And again, the thing I'm talking about conditioning so much is because it's their opener.
Yeah,
and South's already had 3 games of being able to take the bumps, the bruises, and run down the field.
Yep. These girls will be fine. They're going to be, a lot of them, again, a lot of these girls, again, when you're, to win a high school championship, when you win that high school championship, you have athletes on your team that are serious year round. So they're taking care of themselves when they need to be.
Right. By the way, also included, dangerous in front.
It's a mess in the 6. Oh.
Just wide. I remember the championship game against Bedford.
Yep.
Paquette was in the middle with a great chance to score, and she had about 3 players draped all over her.
Oh, really?
Right in the box, right down low.
Yep.
And Guertin will get a corner kick out of it. And let's see. I guess Pizzarides again, right? Taking it? Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a good ball.
And
what do we got? And it's a goal.
Yep.
Off the crossbar, behind
Looks
the
like
line.
Martha Lord deflected it in.
Yep.
So I think that unless it was early, I think because when the ball bounced down, I don't think it had gotten inside the bar yet. And they'll credit, I think, Martha Lord, number 10, with that goal with 28-19 to play.
Yep.
Wow, and all of a sudden, the talent comes through.
Yes, yep. And it is 3-1, BG. Right now, there's still plenty of time. But BG capitalizing on mistakes. South playing it out. Starting from the back.
And that's what Lauren Keating did not want to see, is Guertin get a multi-goal lead.
Yeah.
You get a 1-goal lead, you're still talking. You're still in the conversation.
Yep.
Once that lead expands.
Yep. And it's gonna be tough against a team like BG.
Yeah, that's just the thing. That's the thing.
They're confident again.
But I'll tell you what, the way this South team has played this year. And you definitely see a different team than last year. Last year's team looked like they were wide-eyed when they took the field.
Yeah.
This year's team is a little tougher, more tough physically.
Yep.
A little bit more mature, and it showed with 3 wins.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because coincidentally, after my conversation with Lauren a few days ago, she did mention exactly that. Is that there are some players that really grew and matured into this year.
See,
she used exactly that.
Sometimes Jared, the sports writer, may know what he's talking about. Once in a while.
Once
in a great while, right?
Once in a while.
But also included in that story are the coaches who have coached at Daniel Webster and have coached at Riv, and have coached all around. And that's also your brother who coached.
Yes, sir.
Hayden Barbosa, who was an assistant.
Yes,
under Matt Correa.
Right.
It's more or less the Correa coaching tree. Correa down at Salem State right now, but Just a great era of soccer that we saw in the late 2000 teens.
Yep.
That unfortunately we don't see over at DW, but Hayden Barbosa, the head coach at Riviera, I think he's got strength in numbers, and I think that's a program that's going to really be coming alive.
Yep, definitely building, definitely moving forward, that's for sure.
Talk about this. This is going to
BG
be
in
parquet,
again.
but a good job defensively by South to get back.
Well done.
I thought that was a fantastic play against Paquette.
That was great, but it's those little spaces right in between the center back and the right and left back, those little points in time where they're...
And it does result, when you get beat like that, when you get speed to burn, it's going to lead to another corner. Guertin's going to have its 4th corner of the day.
Yep.
Clock ticking with 25:37 to play unofficially. Time is always kept on the field, but that's what the scoreboard clock says. Nice ball.
Another good ball.
And
Another
a
goal.
bang play.
BG.
Yep.
Is now up 4-1. Now coasting. So it's again, it's what we saw there. Is just that those little spaces in between the back four. Again, between the center back and the right and left backs. They're finding that space right in between them and sending the ball, getting the ball right in between them, winning corners. You know, and it's the second goal off a corner.
Yep.
On the same sort of play, on the build-up play.
That's the kind of play you want on a. That's a perfect corner kick.
Yeah,
perfect play. Bang bang.
Yep.
And Steve, who we got for that goal down the way? 11 with the goal. And I believe that's Maloney. That may be her second of the day.
There you go. We got another dangerous free kick. South may be a little frustrated now. I think that was
all the effort that they pulled and the momentum they took into that half.
Right.
Probably the worst thing that happened to South was the fact that the halftime came.
Yeah.
Right? Because they were doing well. And there's a free kick in the box again.
Oh man.
Boy, a lot of plays in the box right now for Guertin, which is what you want to see if you're BG.
Yeah.
And what you don't want to see if you're South. You don't want them to have not free reign, but you don't want them to have opportunities in the penalty area, and they've had 4 of them in this half and capitalized on 3.
Exactly. Yep. They are imposing their will now, BG.
Tell you a game I'm looking forward to will be our Battle of the Bridge game.
Oh, countdown.
And that is going to be, let's see, what's today's date? That's
the 22nd.
Yeah, the 22nd. So
22nd.
We got, 2 weeks from today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
2 weeks from today. It'll be the boy-girls doubleheader here at Stellos. BG and Nashua, not BG, but Nashua North and Nashua South. Battle of the Bridge.
Yes.
We'll have all the coverage of that week for you on Nashua ETV. There'll be unified soccer on Monday along with field hockey. There'll be soccer on Thursday. There'll be volleyball on Wednesday. And then, of course, culminating in the big football game on the 23rd on Friday night here at Stellos Stadium. 23-29 left to play. Whistle blows after the contact. It's going to be a free kick for BG, and they're going to take it.
Interesting.
Yeah, they gave BG the call there where I thought it might have gone the other way, and they'll get it at the 24-yard line with 23-14 to play.
Well, they're going to look to put this in the 6 once again. I think they recognize they're smelling the blood here, and so they are looking to feed it in out of
wide.
Bounds. Okay.
Now, if you're taking that free kick, do you want your player going for the goal, or do you want your player going to try to send it into the box where you can get an assist?
Well, yeah. So at that point, the way you want to serve that ball in is almost to serve both purposes.
Yep. Put it between the pipes in the box, and if it reaches the goal, it reaches the goal.
Yep. And there's certain ways you can hit a ball, like we talked about. In swinger, out swinger.
Right.
There's ways to serve the ball to dip it so it goes up and down quickly. There's all different sorts of ways that can provide a lot of issues for the keeper.
Paquette with a steal off the defensive kick. Now a nice move with the right foot, and she's going to curl it too high, and it goes across the other way, and it'll be a race to see who can get it before it goes out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be South ball.
BG possession. This whole half has been on South's defensive end.
And I'll tell you what, it's all been down here, and that negates the offense that South showed in the first half. After BG had scored, South came alive offensively.
Yep.
And they got some touches. The one player who really hasn't had a chance to touch the ball in this second half is Soraya Ross.
Yeah.
She's at the 20-yard line now, running down towards the middle of the field looking for something. And again, they've got her playing in the middle and not on the wing, which surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, she started the game. Soraya did start the game
on the wing.
On the wing.
And now all of a sudden moved to the middle. Maybe that's for defensive purposes.
Yeah.
But they did the same thing against Alvern. She got into the middle, and that's where she scored scored the goal that was actually proved to be the game winner.
Oh, and we got a corner, so this is positive for South.
South's got the ball down. Ross touched the ball in midfield. When she touches the ball, good things tend to happen, and it did for South as they got all the way downfield with just about halfway through the second half. 4-1 in favor of BG. And Varley, who had the goal, will now take the corner. She's got a good foot. And she looks like an in shooter, right?
Yeah, that would be.
In-swinger.
Yeah, that was a good ball right there.
And there's a chance. Oh, just topped it. Looked like me on the first tee. You know, just had the chance to really boot it and just kind of grazed the ball.
Goal kick.
Now, she hit one of those like that the other day that was on net, and it just somehow took a bounce past the Alvern goalie and in the goal for a, I don't want to say a soft goal, but an unexpected goal. She didn't even think she was going to score on that play. And it ended up being the game winner in a 2-1 win for South that made them 3-0 against the Broncos of Alvern High School. Ball kicked back.
Yep.
Back to the goalie, who immediately boots it down towards the middle of the field.
Again.
That's Paquette again as she waited for the ball to settle, and now she takes it. Very rarely does she lose the one-on-one battles.
Right. Yeah, smart player.
Oh, and a nice move. She's got a shot. Nope, she gives it up. Paquette.
There's another one.
Curves and off the bar. Good teamwork right there by BG. Textbook teamwork led to an open shot, but it hits off the crossbar.
Right, yeah. That's the only thing. South, BG was able to get that shot off. South on the defensive end has to just not reach in, not dive in on the tackles, look to contain, keep them in front of you, because that is what they're looking for. BG is looking for that to combine and overload, create those 2v1s, and as soon as you reach in, they're gonna pass it right around.
Well, the problem is I don't think South was defensively all the way back, Jared, right?
Right,
It looked like BG could do whatever they wanted with that passing because Ava Such had a clear shot and passed it up to give it to Paquette, who had an even clearer shot.
Clear shot, yeah. Yep.
So they were able to work the ball without anybody near them. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a South throw-in. We're under 20 to play, 18-17, and a 4-1 game. So we had drama early.
Yep.
It was BG pressure and a goal, and then you said, okay, this is going to be what it is right now. But it took a while to get that way because South came down and got the tying goal.
Right.
You like to see that.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to see
There we go. So
here's Ross
with
right
a
there.
shot. It's a good shot. Oh.
Well, I tell you, that's a strong foot for a sprinter, isn't it?
Yeah.
She really booted that ball. Left foot shot, it looked like, too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. A sun-splashed afternoon at Stellos. If you thought it was cold the last couple days and that the temperatures are just going to remain down, guess again, because that sun, if it's out and it's clear, temperature boosts up it's going to be worth about 20 degrees difference.
Oh, yeah. Especially on the field, too, on the turf.
Yeah, we're approaching, the turf is going to give off heat. And I'll tell you what, Jared, one of the things I've seen is you take a team in a lot of sports that plays on turf and have them go on the road where they got to play on grass,
Oh, yeah.
it's a different team.
Oh, completely.
You know,
I mean,
and that's
it's
an
such a
advantage. I think the South boys ran into that yesterday when they had to play on grass against Alvern. They only won 1-0, and it's not a great Alvern team. Here's Paquette down the side, curls it away. It's in the box and offside maybe, or
handball.
Handball.
Yeah,
Okay, so it will go back out, and South will get possession. So, but you know, that's an advantage. I mean, I remember seeing last year Guertin girls play Alvern on the grass in Hudson.
Yeah.
1-0 game, fluke goal, very close.
Yeah.
Here on the turf in the playoffs, blowout city.
Yeah, yeah. And the main difference is, I mean, the thing is when you're going on grass to turf, when you're going on a grass field in this area, the grass fields are struggling. They're not great. They're not great. So the ground isn't really flat. You can't move the ball as well.
Yeah, the Alvern,
down.
Alvern crowns. It goes back. It goes down to each side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's something you got to get used to. The ball's going to roll faster when it gets to the wings.
Yep. Yep.
And you're not going to be able to run as fast.
No, it really slows the game. It does slow the game down.
Definitely does. And you got a speed team. It's going to hurt. I think that's going to be a factor when BG football goes to play against Timberlane on Friday night. They're going to be playing on the grass.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, and the thing is I think when you ask any soccer player, when you play on a good grass field,
they like it, right?
Oh, it's better.
Right.
Yeah, it's better. I remember I played when I was at Salem State, playing at St. Lawrence in New York.
Yeah.
St. Lawrence University. I mean, their field was immaculate, just beautiful. I mean, their grass was grass field that looks like turf. Like
Salem State, which won the MASCAC last year.
Did they win
did,
it last year?
Yes. Matt Correa got his second conference championship.
Yeah,
he got one with he's got two, more than his second. He's got three. He
Yep.
had two with DW, and he's got another one with Salem State.
You know, when I was there, we made it every single year I played. Only one year we won the championship. Every single year.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, we made it all the way to the championship.
In this sport, it's awfully tough.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, the goal in college, if you win your conference championship, off to the NCAAs.
Yes,
you
yes.
know? You're gonna wait and see who you're going to play. You get excitement there. There's a lot of fun. I'd like to see Riviera get to that point in a lot of their sports, but hasn't happened too often.
Yeah.
Thought it was going to happen in lacrosse last spring, but
Yeah.
they lost in the semis.
Yeah, I was there for that. It was exciting.
That final, that quarterfinal, something else. When the
something
fans
else.
were lined down,
It's
you were
awesome.
there because you had a
Awesome.
soccer game right after.
Yeah, right after. It was awesome, yeah.
Of course, nothing will match the intensity that we saw last year here at Stellos with the North-South semifinal, a game for the ages. The player you're going to see tonight, Jadiel Bomfam, scored the game winner with about 33 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
1-0.
Right. He's going to be a big part of South's play tonight for sure. But for now, we still got BG.
Right down the middle,
on the
looking
run.
for a shot.
Here we
Doesn't
go.
take it. Off to
Got
the
the
side.
angle. Ooh.
Wide. But again, the pressure is what I'm sure Winston Houghton wanted to see. See them dominate possession in the second half after they had kind of lost the edge a little bit in the first half towards the last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Kind of lost their edge, and South was giving them problems.
Well, look, and South, game's not over, but South put up a valiant effort at the beginning. Again, when you're talking about playing against a team like BG, as confident as they are, although they haven't played a game just yet, but they're
let me ask you
champions.
this. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What adjustment did Winston make at halftime? What did he do?
I'm going to be honest. I don't think much because again, BG they maintained possession. After my conversation with Winston, he mentioned that the team was a possession-based team, and that's exactly what they were doing. So although they weren't winning the game at halftime, they were maintaining possession, and I think that's probably a more realistic goal for their first half for this season. I mean, that was, it's just to maintain possession, stay calm in possession, work the ball around, and I think that's the realistic goal. So then when they go into halftime, I say, hey, positive first half. Let's be a little bit more, they had 8 shots, almost 10 shots in the first half. I mean, they were pressing, and they just, the final product wasn't there, and they got it. So
second half, more precise shooting, corner kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Plays off of corner kicks.
Yep.
Result in a 3-goal barrage that has them up 4-1.
Yep. And they're maintaining possession, so you're
it seemed in that first half it was up to Guertin to win a one-on-one battle to get a goal or get a chance to get a goal, right?
Well, yeah,
and this is a little different in the second half. There's more passing involved, I think. There's more feeding. There's more bang,
Yep.
There's more beating South down the field to get those corner kicks, things like that.
Yeah, they've just been a little bit more clinical in front of the goal.
Yep.
They just, they had the opportunities. I mean, they had the opportunities in the first half.
They did.
But just second half, they were more clinical. They're doing the same thing that they were doing. Getting behind, combining, finding the gaps, filling them up.
They had to be anxious.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to opening your season.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the plug gets pulled not once, not twice, but almost 3 times.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
Heat, weather.
Yep.
The whole bit.
South has certainly competed very well. They
have a chance right here, but
they're not giving up. They're not giving up.
This team, no way. My guess is the next time you get weather like this, the coaches are going to lobby to have the benches on the other side of the field so they can see what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Winston Houghton and Lauren Keating are all trying to shade their eyes from the sun.
Right, yeah.
We used to do those games on the other side when it would be like this. Remember that, Tim O'Neill?
Who?
Remember we used to do the games on a day like this? We used to go the other side.
Lacrosse we do over there.
Right.
Interesting.
But haven't done that in a long time.
Nope.
All right, a inbound pass, throw in for the Cardinals. We are under 10 to play here. The outcome pretty much decided with Guertin up 4-1. Panthers would love to get some momentum and put another goal in. Tell you what, they do score one soon. You have Guertin thinking about things a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It could. But Guertin does look, all over the field. They're looking pretty confident, no matter what the situation brings.
Now, if you're BG right now, what do you do? Do you attack or do you just simply try to just kind of keep that clock ticking?
Keep doing the same thing they're doing.
Yeah.
You don't need to up anything. You don't need to, just maintain possession.
Yeah.
Stay tight on defense.
And that's what they're trying to do right here. And then South gets a little bit of help. South probably has to start pushing up, don't they?
Yeah.
There's a shot going to be right on goal and a nice save.
But Guertin, the goalie here, BG's going to feel confident too with her in the net. She's solid. She's been a goalie for
Ashlyn Guertin.
Yeah, she's been a goalie for quite some time, so they're going to feel really confident with her in the net, and that definitely helps the confidence of the back four for sure.
You there, Tim? Yeah. How's the focus looking?
We'll battle here along the side.
Oh, great combination
nice
play. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, can we make something happen here? Oof.
Guertin gets back defensively, but it'll be a corner kick.
Corner?
Yep, should be.
Yep.
That was Bella O'Halloran for South, who had the ball and the edge on the defender. I think for BG that was Allie Guertin. Ashlyn, the goalie. Here's a corner. It's in the side, and the players tumble.
Man.
The ball gets knocked out.
Oh, Soraya. It's just a miss.
Wow.
Oh, on the counter here.
Goalie hits the turf hard. Kind of stretches out.
It's a calm in possession. Just moving that ball around. Oh, finding space. Ooh, there we go.
So last year, in the championship game. Guertin's up 1-0. Bedford is pushing, and really playing hard to the point where Aaron Morris, the goalie for Guertin, got hurt on a play making a save.
Oh.
Right? So she was down long enough. Here's a chance right here for Varney.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Pass in the
She's
middle and in.
Yeah,
And a
there we
goal
go.
for
Well
South.
done. Well done, South. That's a great combination play.
That is a great play. Great
Yes.
passing.
Great job.
Varley with the assist. Let's see who had the goal. She's right at the 30-yard line right now. She turns around with the number.
Was that number 12, right?
Is that Alexa?
Yep, Alexandria.
Alexandria. I'm sorry. Alexandria. Alex.
Oh.
Yep. Alexandria Kapopoulos. She has quite a foot, and she used it the other day against Alver. And South with a goal. And that's what I was, saying. I said, let's see if South gets a goal. They,
Yeah.
They can make things a little interesting here.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. They need to really put their foot on the pedal, though, at this point. 6
Well, I'll
and a half
tell you what,
minutes
they
left.
keep possessing the ball, they'll have a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Don't know if Winston's got some of his second unit in there or not. If he does, I bet he pulled them pretty quickly and has his first stringers out there.
Look at this, though.
And another
Hold
defensive
on.
move.
Got some. Oh, wait a minute.
There's
Ella.
a shot
Oh.
blocked in front.
Get there.
Another shot chance right here. Kapopoulos couldn't
Okay, we got a
quite
corner,
reach
though.
It. Yes, you
Look.
do. Well, let's
Hold
see
on.
now. Who did it deflect off of? It deflected off of BG.
That's a corner.
That's going to be a corner. Told you,
Yeah.
if they get it a goal, they're going to see life.
It could.
And
Let's
that's
go.
what's going to happen. And that's a good thing for Sal. I mean, Lauren Keeney's got to be happy with the way her team competed today.
100%. And that's I think that means a lot. This means a lot for South. Again, playing the defending champions, not giving up.
And here's the boot. Across the goal mouth, knocked
man.
away by BG.
Time.
South will keep possession. And now they kick it down. By BG, I try to boon that ball down. Let him run.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds. Let's see who it is. It's going to belong to the Cardinals, who are been backed in defensively by a South attack. Kapopoulos from Varley. And it's 4-2. An entertaining game nonetheless.
Certainly
Yes,
is.
because right now South is doing what I thought they'd do. They're doing what Alvin did the other day.
Yep.
What I saw Alvin do to them, they're doing it to BG, and now BG's trying to keep things going. Pass down the
okay,
wing
out of
side.
bounds.
I don't think you've got Paquette on the field, do you? She's on the sideline. Can't tell.
Winston, you're playing South. You don't need to waste time. Come on.
This
Come on, Winston.
parent getting on the coach or a fan. I'm getting on Houghton. Kind of insulted South a little bit.
Yeah, what is...
Yeah, you're inside of 5 minutes. Clock stops on the scoreboard at 5 to play. They do it at 2 to play at the half and 5 to play in the second half.
Bizarre comment. Here we go.
Ball out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a Guertin corner, and it will be. Again, take your time. Mosey on over. But see, here's the thing where you don't have... It's a Guertin home game, and for the most part, they haven't had ball boys or ball girls work the sidelines.
Yeah, and that's where
It used to be Pete Palladino, the AD. I thought he was going to have a heart attack half the time the way he was running up and down and chasing the ball.
Yeah, and that's
But he's not the AD anymore, so Ryan Brown is.
Right.
Ball in the goal mouth. No, goes through, but a chance on the wide side. It's still alive. Ball knocked around. Guertin maintains possession. Looking for that fifth goal. Just shot, and it goes right over the goal. There's another one. Mark that down, Jared. Add that to your total.
Yeah.
Say we're probably about 4, maybe 3.5 to play. Why do they do that?
What's that?
Stop the scoreboard. So,
Oh.
I mean, we know the time is kept on the field, but at least we have an approximation.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I honestly, I don't know the ruling behind that, but.
What do we got, Tim O'Neill?
Probably about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. They would do it for your Eagle games too, but then they would, of course, what they do at that level, they add time.
They add time. Correct.
They don't do much here.
Yeah,
no.
so. Good ball in.
So
Good ball in.
Guertin gets it, tumbles to the ground. It's competitive in there.
Oh, it sure is.
But anyway, the substitution last year, they had to take Morris out in the finals in the last couple of minutes and put Guertin in, but they were good goalie, but they were giving up about 6 inches in height.
Right.
And that was a big deal during this game.
Oh, it always is.
And Guertin survived, and then they put Morris back in the next time they could in a stoppage of play for the substitution. But it was a good job, great teamwork by the Cardinals to help out their second-string goalie, and she made a save while she was in there as well. So that was a dramatic game at Exeter High School. The finals this year will be right here at Stellos. The boys will be at Exeter. In other words, if we get that north-south thing again, you got to get in your car and drive 40 miles.
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing.
Not going to be here.
Yeah.
So Ross now turns on the Jets.
Oh.
But the ball goes out of bounds and
for a throw.
Yep. She knew she
probably do it.
She knew she couldn't reach it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned after this one. We'll have the boys game for you. If you're watching live.
Here we go. Is she going to take it?
And if you're recorded, check the ET. If you're watching on
here
tape,
we
check
go.
the ETV schedule. Left foot blocked in front.
Man.
Nice job by Guertin to block it. Nice shot by Ross to get it off and evade the defender.
Oh, it's a good hit.
And this is a good one right at the goalie. And another save. She's got 6 on the day. Goal kick. And that will do it, everybody. The final score here at Stellos Stadium. It is the Bishop Guertin girls 4, the Nashua South Panthers 2. I'm Tom King. Jared, great to work with you. Tim O'Neill on camera, along with Bruce Hilsmeyer, Pete Johnson, our executive producer. And take care, everybody. And don't forget, more soccer ahead if you're watching live here on Nashua ETV. Once again, the final, the Bishop Guertin girls 4, the Nashua South Panthers 2.